Beats Planet.
Yo. What's up, man? We got night clothes Lombardi. I'm not vegan vibes yet. I don't. I'll leave it on though. Leave it over there. Haven't had my smoothie this morning, so I'm not vegan vibes just yet. But we did have a long night. Man, we had a long night. Salute to everybody that tuned in to the long stream, the live game reaction. I stepped in for Law Nation. And I had fun doing it. I don't know if I'll go back to doing it or I don't know if I'll just pass it back to Law or whatever. We may do a joint show. I don't know, but I did have some fun last night. So we got a lot of things that happened yesterday, man. And as a Cowboys fan, as a fan, people ask you who you root for, like what team do you go for, right? And I hear that as such a loaded statement because still Cowboys fans out there that wish we would have lost so Garrett can get fired. I'm like, that ain't rooting for a team, dog. That's you want a particular result to happen. You like storylines. Like you just can't want the team that you root for to lose because you're not rooting for them. That's backwards. So I saw a lot of that foolishness this morning, man. But it is what it is. We got the W, and it feels good. So I'll probably address a lot of stuff I see in the chat box today. I'm going to talk about the film that's going to be on our plate for the week. Because when we win, y'all feel like watching film. Like when we lose, my videos are terrible. There has to be a talking point for y'all to watch my videos when we lose. But when we win, y'all soak that shit up. So it's gonna be some film this week. Looking up at my note card that I made last night about the film that I'm gonna watch this week. We're going to watch Amari Cooper again. We're going to watch Leighton Vander Esch again. We're going to look at the sacks. We're gonna do a follow-up video on Byron Jones. We're gonna do the big stream, the big offense stream, and we're gonna take a look at Xavier Su'a-Filo. Oh yeah. We're gonna look at Xavier Su'a-Filo because I got a lot of questions about was Su'a-Filo was he what we're missing? Is Su'a-Filo better than Connor Williams? Do we benefit from this change at guard? I'm like, I don't know yet. I watched the game one time, and I'm not ready to say Su'a-Filo had a good or a bad game. I went back to find some Amari Cooper stuff, and I see Su'a-Filo gave up one of the sacks. So we'll see. We'll see. That'll be in the Su'a-Filo film, and that'll be in the long stretch, the long joint that we do. So stay tuned for that. Let me hop in the chat box real fast, see what y'all talking about. Then we'll run it for. Oh, before we what are we doing? Wait, before we do that, man, before we do that, Metal Gear Solid. Wait a minute, wait. I messed up. Now, Metal Gear Solid. Y'all see, we got new merch here, man. We got a new merch alert, man. We got the I Watch Film shirt. If you want to separate yourself from other fans, how I typically do it is I do it through my knowledge, I do it through film, I do it through my lack of emotion. This is the shirt to flaunt that, so to speak. You know what I mean? So definitely, most definitely, go to the description and check out that link to get you a I Watch Film shirt. Let's go in the chat box for a little bit. See what they talking about. What up, Javaris? Vach, you know EDP 445? Yeah, I remember EDP when he was Eat the Upsie. But whatever. I mean, we do different things. I don't keep up with him. I'm not sub to him. I really don't watch his videos. I only saw him one time. But yeah, I'm not really. Nah, I know of him, but I don't know him. VA is fine to say. Where the Eagle Trolls at? They're doing what Eagles did the year before last, and the year before that, and the year before that. They're posted up somewhere on hush hush. You know, they win a Super Bowl is when they become obnoxious. Because Pete Desire, you remember once upon a time we all hated Giants fans. Because they talk too damn much, and now they're shutting the hell up. You know what I mean? We don't have a problem with like Redskins fans. Like you'll see them every now and then, but Redskins really feel like Redskins can't fool with us neither. No, we still like the film. We just be pissed about a goofy loss. I don't know what you mean by that. Hey, Miss Sheila, how you doing, man? Everything's everything. Some Cowboys fans are irrational. I agree. I agree. Hit the like button. Yes. Please. Hit the like button. Happy with our win, but we had a lot of goofy stuff to go our way. Regardless, a win is a win. I'll take a win over Philly. I don't think we had goofy stuff go our way. We had a lot of goofy stuff go against us. The Eagles had 0 penalties, which was trash. And we had a couple trash penalties, which was trash. And if anything was goofy, it was goofy stuff coming at us. You know, like it wasn't really righteous in that way. But Tyler Rodriguez with the knife. We had a moment with the damn victory tomahawk last night. Y'all, if y'all wasn't around last night, y'all know nothing about the victory tomahawk. You know what I mean? And the Malfa. Y'all know nothing about that. But salute to Tyler Rodriguez. He's woke. He understands what I mean when I say it. Let's see what else we got going on. Jazzy Jeff up in here. It's been a minute. What's up, brother? Toby the Goat, for example, when he came here and he said Xavier Suafilo over Connor Williams. I don't know yet. Let me watch the film and I'll have a better answer for you. So, you know, like I said, give me a minute. What's up, Tosh? How you doing? Anyway, let's get back into that real fast. So, moving forward, I have a Falcons homie. A Falcons channel that I'm cool with, Unintentional Grind. You know, my man's Lieutenant Dan over there. He's going to come on the show at some point this week, and he's going to give us a little bit of Falcons information, just a couple things to look out for, just to kind of get a good idea about what they do, their tendencies are, and what to look for, when we, you know, play the Falcons or whatever. So that'll be. We play the Falcons Sunday, so I mean that may be Thursday or something. Could be a Friday video. Who knows? We'll see. But you know, every Tuesday, like I break down the live film. I do the live joint, the whole thing. So we'll cross that road Tuesday. But in between time, Amari Cooper, Xavier Suafilo, Byron Jones, and the sacks that we have versus Carson Wentz. Those videos will be scattered throughout the week. All right. So just some of my general thoughts before before we get too, you know, caught up in this thing. we really needed this win, fam. 3-6 looks terrible. 3-6 look way worse than 4-5. You know what I mean? And now we have an opportunity to be 5-5. And 5-5 is 500, and that gives us an opportunity, you know what I'm saying, to keep growing there. The teams that we have left to beat, left to play, we got to play the Falcons, Redskins, Saints. I got a Saints homie. We'll have him on too. Saints, Eagles again, Colts, Buccaneers, Giants. So I will say, we have an opportunity to win a bunch of games moving forward, and I do think we needed a game like this for the momentum. You know what I mean? Just for moving forward. You know what I mean? So we'll see. Atlanta is very much beatable. All these teams are very much beatable, and the Saints gonna have to be, the Saints gonna have to be the gunfight that we think. You know what I'm saying? Am I afraid? I ain't scared of the punk ass Saints, man. But it will be a tough fight. Oh no, Stan Lee died. No. Stan Lee died. I got a text said, R.I.P. Stan Lee, man. Wow. R.I.P. Stan Lee. Jeez, man. That is crazy, bro. That just happened like a couple seconds ago. I just got that update a couple seconds ago. That sucks, man. That sucks. But Cowboy wise, man, what we did, I think our key to success last night was we ran, we ran the ball better. But how we did that is that we controlled a gap, moved a gap, blocked a gap, and we blocked the Mike linebacker. Whenever we block the Mike, we win. But, when we go against guys like Bobby Wagner, we go against Luke Kuechly. The one time we couldn't block Zach Cunningham with the Texans or whatever, we look bad. We don't run the ball, and we don't rush for more than 100 yards. But when we move a gap and when we move a gap and when we block the mic, man, we look so much better. Man, we look like a football team that can run the ball. And when Zeke rushes for more than 100 yards, our percentage goes way, way up. You know what I mean? So, the formula for Atlanta, is same old deal. And I just been hearing that they've been having problems. They've been having problems stopping the run. Nick Chubb just ran all over the Falcons Sunday. So if we can get Zeke going. It is what it is. That's ball game right there. Didn't want this to be a super long stream. Just wanted to come in and just give my thoughts and you know what I'm saying, just make y'all aware of my thoughts. You know what I'm saying, just so we can be clear. Just so we can be clear on on what's really, going on. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, on the Tuesday live stream, I'm definitely going to pound that point of we've got to block the mic. We've got to block the mic. We got to block the mic. And there's a bunch of points in this game where we did block the mic. And to be fair, we knew going into the game the Eagles had this deficiency at that linebacker spot. So, it is what it is. It is what it is. Hey! We got Jonas Henson. I don't even know if I said that right. That's Danish. That's Danish currency. Those are krones, in case y'all ain't know. Because I'm international vach. You know what I'm saying? Jordan K says it's $10. It's actually $15, Jordan K. $15. God damn it. Appreciate it, Jonah. Salute to you, bro. Nene up in here, salute to you, talking about Nick Chubb. Look, Nene, we know Nick Chubb was on your fantasy team, and we know you was excited after the long run, that long 90-yard touchdown he had versus the Falcons, breaking Jim Brown record. We don't need you to come in here gloating on Nick Chubb, okay? Come on now. Anyway, anyway, salute to you, Jansen. Jonas, pardon me, Jonas Jensen. Salute. I'm half sleep vibes right now. I just woke up, so pardon me. Just wanted to come in and inform y'all on things. So Julio Jones can get us. Matt Ryan still can throw the ball all over the place, but I don't think they finish very well. They move the ball, but I don't necessarily think they do a good job at finishing. You know what I mean? We'll see. We'll see. Because they didn't put points on Cleveland like that. And this is where people are also mistaken. People think Cleveland trash because like they're Cleveland. And that's a old body mentality. You know what I mean? Cleveland's defense gets busy. Let's not act like Cleveland is the same Cleveland from a year ago. Like they're in a higher place now. So let's not even front on Cleveland in that way. They're fine. They're good to go. But it does say a lot about what the Falcons were and were not able to do with them. You know what I mean? So the Falcons were on a streak and they lost one. So let's put them back on a losing streak, right? I think we'll be fine going in there playing defense, as long as we don't do nothing strange with Julio Jones. Remember that one time Monty Kiffin put Brandon Carr 1-on-1 with Calvin Johnson the whole game, and Brandon Carr got his ass smoked. As long as we don't do no funny business with as long as there's no funny business with Julio Jones in that way, I think we'll be good to go. So yeah, I'm just looking. I'm looking on my Game Pass, and they haven't dropped the All 22 yet. I'll give them to about 5 o'clock or so, and they'll probably drop it. But I tell you what, as soon as I get All 22, y'all get All 22, and I'll answer your questions. I'll do it like that. In case y'all just tuned in, don't ask me about Xavier Su'a-Filo. I don't know yet. That's exactly what I'm saying. When I have the opportunity to look at the film, that's when I'll know. So I'm not ready to just up and say that Xavier Su'a-Filo is better than Connor Williams just yet, because I would have to watch the film. Plus, I would have to see another game from Xavier Su'a-Filo and another game from Xavier Su'a-Filo. But I'll definitely have a better idea when I actually get the film. And that'll be the live stream on Tuesday. I ain't want to be here all day. Just wanted to come in, check in with y'all, give y'all what you think about the left guard? I don't know. Johan Jordan. I don't know yet, bro. Like I say, I haven't watched it yet because the all 22 hasn't dropped yet. But when the all 22 drops, we'll know. I'll take a handful of questions in the chat box, and then then I'll wrap this thing up and go on back about my business and drink a smoothie and go for a run and I don't know, go be alone somewhere. So yeah, if y'all have a question, go ahead and hit me in the chat box, and I'll answer whatever questions y'all may have. It could be any questions. It could be about general thoughts last night. Don't ask me nothing too ridiculously terrible. Michael said the person who replaced Connor Williams should start. We don't know yet, Mike. we don't know yet. I will say CT Cowboys. Is this CT for Connecticut, or is that CT for like Carl Thomas or something? Amari Cooper did well last night. Amari Cooper did well last night. His routes were that dude as a route runner is so nasty, man. And if you haven't seen my last week's Amari Cooper film session, you need to go watch it, man. It's like all his routes are nasty. They all got purpose to them. They all got setups to them. Nasty footwork, hands, head fakes, all that. Man, Amari Cooper was nice. I'm actually gonna break down that film too. So please stay tight, man. Please hang tight and see. And just man, I'm so excited about Amari Cooper. Jonas Jensen said, "What should we do with Sean Lee? Hold on to him. Hold on to him. And when we need him, he'll be there. He'll be there." Michael said Amari Cooper's not worth the first round. I hate to see what receiver you would have drafted with that first round pick, but I think Amari Cooper's worth the first round pick. Sheila Neal says, "When does Tavon Austin come back?" I think about 3 weeks or so. Three or so. We'll have him back for like the Colts game or the second Eagles game or something like that. So right around the block, he'll be back. Why isn't Jordan Lewis getting a chance? Well, he ain't beating Byron out, so it comes down to him and Cheeto. And I think we just want the size on the outside, you know. And if Jordan Lewis is going to play, he'll be nickel guy. I just think Anthony Brown is a better nickel guy than Jordan Lewis. That's my opinion. But we'll see. Day off, batch. All my days are days off, Harry. Ain't got no job, man. Jordan Lewis needs more snaps. Yeah, possibly. I mean, I'm hearing people tired of Anthony Brown, you know, but it's all about what happens at practice, though. It's all about what happens at practice. I will say this: you want to talk about Amari Cooper not being worth the first round pick? Look at how much different the defense is attacking us. You know what I mean? I don't know what that means, Harry. Look at how much different the defense plays against us, you know. And to be fair, that may be a nuanced thing that maybe a lot of people can't see. Maybe you are seeing it. Maybe I got to make a video for people to see it. But there's clear attention being put on Amari Cooper. And the box was a little softer last night. When I did the live reaction stream, if y'all tuned in last night, I was saying a lot of stuff like, man, I would love to run into that box. I would love to run there. Wow, that's a good box to run in. Hey, you got Cooper over there if you want to. Oh, they're trying to bracket Cooper now. Hey, that's when Bees made his wide open catch. Oh, Dalton Schultz is open now because we can do these things. Hey, you know, so if you watch the game, the defense is clearly different, attacking us very much different, and that's all we need. And if we need Amari Cooper to be straight in the game, if Amari Cooper only gives us what he had, like 8 catches for 70 yards and a touchdown or whatever, I'll take that. But if I can take that and the result of that gives me 160 or so rushing yards by Zeke, I'll take that. And as far as Golden Tate goes, you can give up you can give up draft capital for Golden Tate if you want to, but Golden Tate is a rental. Golden Tate is a rental and a 31-year-old player. I'll take Coop, but it's just opinion. Yes or no on Maher? We'll see. Would you like Lincoln Riley? I don't know what Lincoln Riley's like as a coach yet, but we'll see. We'll see. What up, what up, Vach? How about them Cowboys? How about them Cowboys, man? Michael said Tate played good. Tate didn't play better than Amari Cooper. Honestly. Be fair. Tate didn't play better. I don't think Tate played all that. Let me look up the stats, man. That's fair. Nate Brown. That is fair. Seem like people care more about stats than wins. That is fair. People are very much into that, fam. Very much. I totally agree. Oh, Amari Cooper didn't do anything. He had this, and that. But, man, did you see how much more different the defense looked, man? When's the last time y'all seen cover 2 in the first quarter? Honestly. Answer me that. When's the last time y'all seen cover 2 versus us? Cover 2 in the first quarter. Come on now. Michael said the Eagles not using them. I mean, Cowboys had Cooper about as long as the Eagles had Tate. The Eagles had Tate for a bye week and a play. I mean, for the bye week and a game. We had Coop for a bye week, a game, and a short week. So they're only like 5 days apart, 6 days apart. Maybe they should use Golden Tate. I'm fine with Amari Cooper. I'm cool. I'm cool with the pick. Now, granted, if all this thing goes to crap and we end up a top 5 team, but we can't get that pick, then I'd be mad as hell because I really like guys like Quentin Williams. I really like guys, like early guys in the draft or whatever. I really do like those guys. But if we end up getting a couple more wins, we end up like a, like a 9-win team or something like that. I'm cool with that. What up, Chase? Coop definitely draws a lot of attention. And look, this is the best part. If you do say, okay, Cooper's there, but we're going to sell out on Zeke anyway, you can't show me a one-on-one situation where Cooper hasn't beat the cornerback yet. Cooper's constantly beating his one-on-one coverage. So, sure, that's the point. Like, when Cooper first got here, I was first want to say, like, man, that's cool to have him, but if we can't beat one-on-one coverage with Cooper, then it means nothing. Cooper's able to beat one-on-one coverage, and, they're having to adjust to it, and that helps Zeke runs. That helps Zeke run. Absolutely, Jordan K. Alan Hearn's been getting off a little bit later. Maybe Alan Hearns can't be the number 1 guy in our system, but as the 4th guy, I'll take a big Alan Hearns catch a game as the 4th guy. Yeah, I'll take that. 9 wins in a season, but no playoffs. Are you cool with that? Really? Who says I'm cool with that? I said I'm cool with 9 wins. I said I'm cool with 9 wins. Chat box. I said I'm cool with refrigerator. I said I'm cool with 9 wins. Refrigerator ain't hear me say that. What are we doing? I said that. When you watch the All 22, you're gonna see you're gonna see that Amari was open a lot. He was open a lot on broadcast. I totally agree. What? Yeah, refrigerator didn't hear me say that. Yeah, so he even went back to confirm. Didn't hear me say it. Yeah. Vachu. I ain't no bitch. Wait a minute. Vachu. If we can't beat one-on-one coverage with Cooper, then it means nothing. Cooper's able to beat one-on-one coverage, and, they're having to adjust to it, and that helps Zeke runs. That helps Zeke run later. Maybe Alan Hearns can't be the big Alan Hearns catch. Really? His one-on-one coverage. So, sure, that's the point. Like, when Cooper first got here, I was first want to say, like, man, that's cool to have him, but if we can't beat one-on-one coverage with Cooper, then it means nothing. Cooper's able to beat one-on-one coverage, and, they're having to adjust to it, and that helps Zeke runs. That helps Zeke run. A lot of attention. And look, this is the best part. If you do say, okay, Cooper's there, but we're going to sell out on Zeke or something like that, I'm cool with that. Like a 9-win team or something like that. I'm cool with that. But if we end up getting a couple more wins, we end up like a, Okay, what I was saying was what I was saying when I'm cool with that. I'm saying that if we have a 4th overall pick and the Raiders have that pick, I'll be mad as hell. But if we end up with the 15th overall pick, I'm like, okay, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll take Amari Cooper if we in the 15th spot or the 17th spot. But if we're in the 4th spot, I like Amari Cooper, but damn, I love Quentin Williams. That makes sense? That makes sense? Refrigerator, that makes sense? Refrigerator ain't talking back. He ain't talking back. Anyway, but yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I ain't saying I'm cool with a 9-win season. That wasn't the question. That wasn't what I was being. I mean, that wasn't what I was trying to get out. What I was talking about were the particular draft picks that we were talking about. If Cooper, like I'll take Cooper. Well, I ain't gotta explain this. You get it. I keep explaining this. Yeah, wrong with y'all. What else? Chat box. What else we got? Chat box. And if not, I'm going to wrap up the stream and go check up on this Stan Lee news. When you try and justify the draft pick we gave up, sure. I understand what you meant by draft position. Sure. What's up, 420? Jeff Heath is trash. You know, Jeff Heath gave up a big play. But I ain't ready to say Jeff Heath is trash. I ain't ready to just come out and say that Jeff Heath is flat out terrible. Because I mean, like J.J. Wilcox is terrible. You know what I mean? I'm fine. I'm actually fine with how our safeties are playing. You know what I mean? I don't have a big problem with our safety play. If we're gonna get a safety at all, I would like to get a free safety. If we get a free safety, then we would have to put Woods at strong safety and Heath on full-time special teams again. But I'm fine with that. I'm good to go. Give credit to Van Der Esch. I give credit to Van Der Esch. Van Der Esch played well last night. Van Der Esch had a great game last night. Great job yesterday. Salute, Chris. Appreciate you. But Lord of homie, though. A lot of big homie. Damn, Vach, I guess you need to keep a transcript of all your shows. Nah, because I could just cut my volume up. Damn, Vach, I guess you need to keep a transcript of all your shows. I don't have to do that. I mean, it's just about context. That's all. Vach, any potential free safety prospects in the draft? I'll have a better answer for you around February. It's incredibly early now, and I don't do a lot of draft stuff early, but I am now because I'm actually working on this draft guide. That's why I really get busy, man. Me and my homie Deuce Wyndham are creating a draft guide to sell for the draft season this year. So I'll definitely, have a better idea of the players in the draft. Look at Nene supporting me. You gotta love that. Thomas from Alabama is the best safety. I don't know yet. We'll see. We'll see. Cowboys need to draft any player from Alabama. I tell you what, man, Alabama players when they get to the league, they're a little different. A little different than when they were, in college. I can't really explain that. Some of them pan out well. Jonathan Allen panned out well. Julio panned out well. But man, I thought Ashawn Robinson was just gonna be taking lunch monies, and he's been okay. I thought what's the boy Drake Kirkpatrick, I believe. Kirkpatrick. I thought he was gonna be ridiculous, but he's been cool. It's a lot of Alabama guys that shit. Eddie Lake, Trent Richardson is like if you make a book about draft bust, like Trent on the cover somewhere by the barcode. You know what I'm saying? Like by the ESRB number, not ESRB. I forgot the name of that number that they put on barcodes. Yeah, all that shit. Cowboys need to draft a new city. Okay, 420 just being funny in here. 420 just being funny. Look at Dane Brugler's draft guide format. I'd love to see you two come together. If I'm gonna do a draft guide, I want to be different than other draft guides. I know what other draft guides look like, and they all typically kind of sort of quasi look alike. The verbiage, even the information. So what I'm gonna do, ISBN, thank you, Lag. So what I plan on doing with my draft guide is I'm going to give you who I am in my analysis. I don't even know if y'all saw the the example I put on Twitter. Like I could say, Quentin Williams is the quintessential situation in the ideal size for a one tech defensive lineman in the National Football League, and his extension. I could do that. But what my situations are gonna look like is if you can actually go on my Twitter. I actually put up an example. I actually opened up the Quentin Williams report with bruh, just a long bruh dot dot dot, and then I get into my bullshit about Quentin Williams. You know what I mean? I'm gonna be using my verbiage, like my phrases. I'm gonna use ass whoop guy. I'm gonna use gun under the seat guy. I'm gonna use words like that. I'm gonna use take lunch money. I think I called Quentin Williams like a Super Saiyan or something like that. Super Saiyan 3, Super Saiyan guy, whatever I said. But I called him a Super Saiyan. Like I'm putting my personality into the draft guide, and I think that's what's gonna make it dope. You know what I mean? That's what I think is gonna make it dope. Cowboys need a defensive tackle, not a defensive end. Quentin Williams is a defensive tackle, yeah. But I mean, we're not gonna be drafting there to get him, so unless Quentin gonna have to be caught with a lot of weed for him to fall to Dallas, boy. Oh Lord, Quentin Williams gonna have to get caught with so much weed to fall to Dallas. Oh boy. Boy. It's gonna be like a $10 draft guy, something light. $10 guide, man. If you catch me in public, I may sell the physical copies for something. Man, y'all know how much weed Quentin Williams gonna have to get caught with, bruh. Like he gonna have to get caught with weed at the damn combine. Like he gonna have to have a pound of weed in a damn duffel bag and get arrested. Cause I don't think a pound of weed gonna stop him from getting drafted. He gonna have to go to jail. He gonna have to miss the draft for court. He gonna have to be a free agent like La'el Collins was. Like go through supplemental draft, become a free agent, then choose to go to Dallas. That's the only way we get Quentin Williams. The only way. But oh damn it, if it work, we got a nasty kid at one tech, boy. Boy. There's enough weed on this planet, Chris. There's enough weed on this planet. I saw La'el Collins not get drafted over investigation. La'el wasn't even a suspect. He was just being investigated. Boy, please. Anyway. Let me do this since I got 132 people up in here now. As I open up my OBS. Metal Gear Solid. We got a new merch alert, man. We got the Speed Strength ass whoop shirts that already existed. I get that, but man, do you see the I Watch Film shirts over there, man? Just to prove to yourself and other people that you're not a casual football fan. You're not one of the 80%ers out there, fam. You indeed watch film. That's pretty much why you're at my channel. I'm sure y'all not here for my commentary. I don't talk that damn good. Y'all in here because y'all are film people, and y'all can go ahead and toss that little piece of cotton and cloth on and express how you feel. When you talking to emotional fans and be like, look, fam, I watch film. You're wrong. You watch the game broadcast view one time. You know what I'm saying? Charles Edwards says, I want a gun under the seat guy t-shirt. Maybe next year. Maybe. I need Gun Under the Sea guy to be a bigger quote for me. You know what I mean? Some of my bigger quotes, in my opinion, Speed Strength ass whoop. Jeffrey Kafelka-Fish from Obscure State University. I love the Obscure State University. Took lunch money. I like the took lunch money text. But next year, in next year's draft, I'm going to start to incorporate that verbiage for off the field issues because I just created it. Like it just started to happen for me. So when I was talking about Doski Wosi's, hang tight. So what was I saying? Goddamn. Oh yes, the off the field issue guys. You know, when I was talking to this cat on the radio, like I just off the rip just talked about some off the field issues. The I don't like football guy, kidnap my girlfriend guy, kidnap my girlfriend being like a euphemism. Gun under the seat guy. I don't have one for weed guy yet. I don't know. Drug test, oh no guy. I don't know. Friends pee in a Ziploc bag guy. You know what I mean? Just I'll come up with it. But yeah. yeah. Pat said he trying to call, but my phones really ain't even set up. My phones ain't set up. I'll set the phones up if y'all want to call in, man. This ain't nothing. Boom. Why would you trade Tyron Smith? Somebody ain't talking about trading Tyron Smith, Harvey. I hope they not. Back like bra straps t-shirt. I thought about Nene, why you want to talk about the bra straps t-shirt? I thought about the back like bra straps design, but I would have to think of a way to incorporate it. You know, I would have to think of a way to make back like bra straps think of a way to make it a good shirt, like to make it clever. You know what I mean? We'll think about it. All right, phone lines lit, y'all. Clever. You know what I mean? Shut up, Vach. We'll think about it. Mute your ass. All right, phone lines lit. Shut your ass up. Okay, cool.
All participants are muted, and they can unmute themselves. All participants are unmuted.
I'll let you talk.
All participants are muted, and they can unmute themselves.
Okay. If y'all want to call into the show, the number's on the screen, 515-739-1285, access code 309104. I did a show last night, but I guess maybe everybody didn't tune in. I know Nene was there. But if y'all want to call into the show, number's on the screen, 515-739-1285, access code 309104. All right. This ain't Pat, but this Cardinal fan. What's up, Cardinal fan?
Vach, happy Monday to you, man. What a game yesterday, huh?
Happy Cowboy Monday, man. What are we doing? What they talking about, Cardinal fan? What are we doing? What's good, man?
Man, you called me yesterday. You said they were going to beat the Eagles, and nobody believed you, and they beat the Eagles, man. You should put another little star on your screen or something, and claim that for sure. I'm worried though about these Cowboys, dude. Mainly Garrett. People keep trying to bag on him. I know you feel comfortable with him, but I really want to know what your thoughts are. I know you're not going to bag on him or anything like that, but do you really think he's holding people back from the playoffs? I mean, the play calling, I don't know, man. Something's off with him. You don't see that? Or is that just me?
Cardinal fan, I think people have a misunderstood idea about what a head coach's job is, okay? And in my opinion,
Enlighten me.
If Jason Garrett has any deficiency, it would be in-game stuff. It'll be something that he does in the game. Like you may not like a challenge or something, or they may not like something like time management or something like that. But I mean, we see that Andy Reid has problems with time management. Even the guy Sean McVay, that Cowboys fans would push off a bridge to go get Sean McVay. Even he's had some time management issues. But in my opinion, this is what a head coach's job mostly is. It's mostly about the staff. It's mostly what we're doing not in the game, setting the culture, building the machine, and most importantly, getting you guys to play for you. Okay? Now, people always talk about the bad that Jason Garrett has done. I think Rod Marinelli at defensive coordinator is a rare find, an amazing find, right? Because he was 0-16 head coaching with the Lions. So you would think, damn, Rod, retire after that. But Jason took that and said, okay, I want you to build my defense, Rod. Okay? We don't talk about the good things that the damn defense doing, coaching wise, but getting him to build that defensive line, getting him to build that offensive line, getting him to build the pieces around the team. That's Jason Garrett's job. And we've seen evidence that if things don't work, Jason Garrett will get people about the paint. When Monty Kiffin wasn't working, he got up out the paint. When these other position coaches wasn't working, they got up out the paint. Okay? This is the most important part, Cardinal fan. I'm 26 years old. I was born in 1992. I miss the whole Jimmy Johnson era, even though I feel like he coached the best team of all time in a time where salary cap didn't exist. I saw Dave Campo and Wade Phillips mostly. And what I saw from those guys, Cardinal fan, is when they got bad, when the going got tough, those teams quit on them. Those teams quit on them. You know what I'm saying? And you see it around the league all the time. These teams quit on their coach. You're not going to tell me the Raiders ain't quitting on John Gruden right now. You know what I'm saying? And when I see the Cowboys, no matter how much adversity that team runs into, even the year when Tony Romo got hurt, the damn Cowboys went out that thing with Matt Castle and damn Brandon Whedon and damn Kellen Moore. Won no more than 3 games, and they were in the playoffs every week, and they never quit on Jason Garrett. The offense wasn't good enough to move the ball, but they never quit on Jason Garrett. They always play hard for that dude. And look, man, you can have all the cute little whatever you want. I'll take a coach. I'll take a coach to where teams play hard for that dude. Right? Now, if the offense and the damn defense look bad, that may be a head coaching problem. You need to fix your machine. You need to fix how this thing runs. You need to fix your administration. Defense is good. Now, if you have a problem with the offense and how it's going, it's Jason Garrett's job to fix the offense. And I think he's currently making moves to fix the offense. Because it ain't like the offense been bad, because Linehan was offense coordinator with the 13-3 season, with the 12-4 season, with the other playoff run. It ain't like Linehan's trash now, but it's Jason's job right now to make the adjustments. And it may be some adjustment made at the end of the season. We don't know yet. So I don't particularly have a problem with Jason Garrett. When I see the Cowboys lose, I see us not blocking the Mike linebacker. I see us losing battles up front. I see Dak throwing off his back foot. I see Zeke not rushing for 100 yards. When Zeke rushes for 100 yards, we win. When he don't, we lose. That shit ain't magical. Anybody can see that. You don't need Mike Tirico and Booger McFarland in his damn deer stand like he hunting for elk. You don't need him to see that. Vach Lombardi can see that. Cardinal fan Pat Nick from Mississippi can see that. That when Zeke runs for 100 yards and when Dak has a clean pocket, he can throw. So I don't put that on Jason Garrett. That's player execution. So if you want to make a change at the offense coordinator, do so. And to be fair, if you want to make a change at head coach, you can do that too if you want to. But I just think that people point fingers at stuff that ain't got shit to do with Jason Garrett. You don't want to lose Jason Garrett and get a guy like Vance Joseph.
How long has Garrett been coaching the Cowboys? How many years now?
9 years.
And he's gone to the playoffs once?
2 times.
2 times.
Mm-hmm.
Got bumped in the first round?
Maybe.
Or did they get a bye one
Maybe
week?
Maybe 3. We got a bye and lost to Green Bay. And the other time we beat the Lions and lost to Green Bay. And I forgot what happened the other time. It was a long time ago. I would have to go back and look it up. I was young.
No, you're good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I agree with most of what you say there. It's hard. The coach can just put people in positions, create the ambiance of the environment, but the closer's got to be the players, right? They got to do their job. I can definitely see that.
Mm-hmm.
My concern is I don't see any adjustments usually at halftime, I don't see any adjustments. I don't know how involved he is with getting the players there. I don't know what Jimmy Jones
Johnson.
Jones is how involved he is anymore. There's just so many red flags over there that you wonder if it's just a leadership issue. It's time to move on, which is why I asked how many years he's been there. There's something off over there, Vach, and you got to admit that too. Something's just not clicking for whatever reason this year, and usually it comes down to the head coach because they're creating that environment. They're the leaders over there, so it should be interesting. We'll see what happens.
So
you think they'll make the playoffs?
We'll see. But let me ask you this though, Neil. Let me ask you this.
What up?
So if you are a general manager and you get a brand new team and a brand new head coach, and the team is in shambles, if the team is just absolutely terrible and ridiculous, how long do you think it takes you to fix that team?
That's a very circumstantial question. I mean, history can tell us that. I mean, shit, you just mentioned Jimmy Johnson.
Mm-hmm.
He did in, 2 years?
4.
But that was all his genius trading.
4. It was 4
years?
I
thought it was first year there, he won like 2 games, and next year there he was done. He was ready to go for the Super Bowl. No?
First year he was like trash or so, and then he drafted Michael Irvin. Then he drafted Troy Aikman. He was trash for a couple years. Then he drafted Emmett and all the rest of those guys, and then it just kind of came together. So it's about 3 or 4 years. 2 or 3.
Yeah,
I think about 3 years, something like that.
There you go. So so you get lucky in the draft, pick up a few Hall of Famers. It only takes 3 years. There you go.
If you get lucky in the draft with no salary cap and you get 5 first-round picks, thank you, Cardinal fan. With 5 first-round picks and you luck up and get Hall of Famers, hell yeah. Cardinal fan, this is my point. In the salary cap era, I think it takes 3 to 4 years to properly fix a team. I think that's fair. 3 to 4 years. And Jason,
3 to 4 years and a ton of luck injuries, man. You just don't know injuries. Oof.
Mm-hmm. So if you
3
look
to 4
at
years, if you make the right choices, and then you got to get lucky.
So if you look at Jason Garrett with his team that was old and in shambles, it took him about 4 years to fix it. And to be fair, he went 8-8 all those years. You know what I mean? It took him 4 years. After those 4 years, we started winning, Cardinal fan. We went to the playoffs. We started building that offensive line. We started building the culture. The defense was trash. Tony was coming into his own, and we started winning. After those first 4 years, Jason Garrett only had 1 losing season, and that's when Tony Romo broke his collarbone and we didn't have a backup quarterback. That's the only losing season Jason Garrett has ever had. I think ever. I want to say ever. I mean, the first 4 years was 8-8, but after those first 4 years, Jason Garrett hasn't had a losing season besides losing Tony for that long period of time. So I think there's something to say about Jason Garrett. He has one of the more talented young teams in the league right now, man. I think that says a lot about him. But like I say, I'm not
right on, Botch. Well, thank you for your time. Yeah, I'm just curious on what you say. Because the thing with Cowboy fans is, man, they're like flip-floppers like nobody's business. Fire Garrett one day, head coach of the year the next day, and it's never really based on facts. Someone to get the scoop from a real fan, someone that's not going to sugarcoat it or has their eyes all glazed over just believing and drinking the Kool-Aid kind of thing, So I appreciate the insight. You're right. I think he's a quality coach, but there's a difference between being a quality coach and an elite coach.
Sure.
I don't know what that time frame is or
Sure.
what that looks like for someone to take that next step. But only one team wins the Super Bowl, and if you're not in position to do that every single year, then why are you around? So
Sure.
yeah, 10 years and only have 1 losing season, that's definitely respectable. But at the same time, when do you try to take a step up? So,
but then to be fair, though,
get out of your hair. Everybody listening, drop $1, hit that Patreon, hit that like button. It's all free. It's all good karma. Helps a man pursue his dreams, and we appreciate the content. Vach, game recognized game. Salute to you, my friend, and I'll catch the rest of the stream on YouTube.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Doski Woski. Angry Cowboys fan says Emmett was traded for. No. Emmett was drafted 1990. 17th overall? Pat, how old are you, man?
I am 34, bro.
Didn't we draft Emmett in 1990?
I thought didn't we get Emmett off of that trade with Herschel Walker?
Thought we drafted Emmett in 1990. Thought we drafted him.
I'm saying we got the draft pick, didn't we?
Yeah, we got the pick. Yeah. But we did draft him though, right?
Yeah, we drafted Emmett.
Out of Florida. What are you talking about? It was 1990. 17th overall. Yeah, we got him from the Herschel Walker. What are you talking about? What up, Pat? What you got for the show, bro?
Man, I'm cooling, bro. I'm cooling, man. Honestly, man,
I wasn't even
got
born.
a couple things I want to pick your brain on, man. We fam, bro. So, man, I'm trying to not get excited about the win last night, man, because this team has been so wishy-washy, up and down, man. But we just got to put in that work, man. I'm trying to move on to Atlanta. I don't even get excited about Philly. Just move on to Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
But two things, man. People keep saying get rid of Linehan and get rid of Garrett.
Mm-hmm.
My two things is there's two specialty coaches that I feel like ain't doing nothing, man.
Okay.
Kellen Moore should not be a quarterback coach, I think, for one, because Dak is not progressing, man. This dude was staring down Cooper. I mean, the whole game yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
I'm surprised he didn't throw a couple interceptions.
Mm-hmm.
And two, who is our tight end coach?
Some cat that's been there for a year. Some dude that just came in with this new.
Yeah, no, I think he came from college or something like that. But I mean, or worked his way up or something. I heard something about he's worked his way up under Pete Carroll or something. Somebody was telling me something about. But I'm like, man, those two positions. I mean, Dak just. I mean, I thought he went to a quarterback guru this offseason.
He did. He
just ain't.
To be fair, I mean, third-year quarterbacks still kind of stare people down. To be fair,
Dak, I know, but he wasn't. He's not seeing the whole field, bro. You have Gallup wide open on some plays, or even Beasley putting his hands up wide open, no one around him. He ain't even looking at him.
True. It happens.
I just want him to, before you start, taking these sacks for 15 yards where you should be throwing the ball away, if not nothing. See the whole field, and I'm not saying I'm not trying to criticize Dak.
No, you good.
So let me get that clear. I love Dak, man, and I'm not one of them fans. I mean, you know me well enough now, bro. I'm not gonna badmouth my team,
right? Because
I love my squad. If you got a star, I'm gonna support you. But at the end of the day, I'm just questioning, like, man, what is going on with these positions, and stop trying to throw everything on Garrett and Linehan. I thought Linehan called a hell of a game last night.
Couple things. And let me just kind of get the easy one out the way. I don't think Linehan did much different. I just think that we blocked the mic. We didn't get penetration up A gap, and Leo Collins didn't die from the right side. I think that's a big thing about what happened yesterday. As far as the coaches, I don't know yet. It's only been 1 year. As far as the tight ends, we ain't really got, and I kind of say this with a curve because Rico is talented. I was about to say we don't have a tight end that really got it all together. Rico talented, but it's got to be something that they seeing at practice that's keeping Rico from starting. You know what I mean? Because when he's blocking, he blocks fine, and we know what he can do in the passing game or whatever. It's something. It's some keeping him off, and maybe got to learn the plays. Maybe got to be disciplined. Maybe it's a lineup thing. It's a nuance thing. We'll see. As far as Dak, man, Dak a third-year quarterback, bro, and I ain't really making excuses for him right now. He should be doing better. He should not be staring, looking Cooper down the whole play, or he should be doing things different. But a lot of quarterbacks really don't figure this thing out for real till they late 20s or early 30s or so. Every great quarterback got problems. And Dak's a 4th-round pick, so maybe it's going to take Dak a little longer to figure it out, but I think he can figure it out. I think
he can too.
Yeah. I
want him to do good, man, because I honestly, man, and this is kind of deep, bro, but I can relate to Dak, man. Sure. I lost my pops at a very young age, man. I seen him die in front of me, man, but you want to pull for a guy like that, man. Mm-hmm. I've never been a, silver spoon write a check and swipe a card type guy, man. I'm a go out here and get it from the muscle and do what I got to do and take care of my family guy. Right. So I definitely am pulling for him and want him to do good. Mm-hmm. But I'm just like, man, like give him some better tools. I just don't think Kellen Moore is a good quarterback coach. But the other thing is, man, I thought your boy, man, played good for his first night yesterday on the offensive line for
Su'a-Filo. We'll see. I'm actually gonna do a film session on him, and I'm gonna do the live film joint, and we're definitely gonna learn a lot about Su'a-Filo, and I'll definitely have an answer by Wednesday, if not earlier.
Yeah, I can't pronounce his name.
Xavier Su'a-Filo. Xavier Su'a-Filo. And just another thing on like Kellen Moore too. If anything. I'd imagine Kellen Moore would be a good quarterback coach because the type of quarterback he was. Like Kellen Moore wasn't super arm talent guy. He was a read based guy. He was a smart quarterback. I think it's up to Dak to go out there and execute it. And to be fair, Kellen Moore has only been teaching Dak for 8 weeks. The last quarterback coach, Wade, I forgot his name, something Wade, Wade Wilson or whatever. He wasn't teaching Dak. He wasn't teaching Dak shit. But Kellen's only had Dak for 1 season, so let's just give Dak time to really pound them lessons in. Like, let's not fire Kellen just yet. We'll definitely see next season or so.
Yeah, you doing a live tonight with Law on the film breakdown or?
Not tonight. Tuesday when
I got a holler at him, man. I think I called in what was it, like a week or two ago, and I told y'all about the Mark Holmes and Foots thing.
Mm-hmm.
So I seen something on Mark Holmes' channel, which I know you really ain't got nothing to do with it. And I really shouldn't either, but it's not really beef. It's basically I was on Michael's show one night, and he was sitting there talking about Foots and da-da-da-da, and I'm like, man, Foots is straight. And he's like, nah, man, Foots, we don't mess with Foots no more because, man, he basically rode my dad's coattail to get his views up and his likes up, and then he don't talk to us no more or whatever. So that's where that whole thing came from. So I know this Law really ain't been, like, messing with me too much since that. I'm like, bro, I ain't trying to start nothing. I'm just trying to help these dudes get back on the same page.
Boy, nah, man, Foots is incredibly busy, man. He's a busy dude.
That's where it came from, bro. So
yeah. I'll probably go over there and talk to Mark and Mike, because to be fair, like, y'all haven't really seen me and Foots do a lot of work. Like I try to set up a lot of work for Foots, but Foots got a whole music career and a whole day job that he trying to kick off. You know what I'm saying? Foots good to go. Foots good to go. So yeah. I'm gonna probably talk.
Man. All y'all Lord, man. Like I said, we're in the Star, support the Star. I'm with y'all, man. You know how that goes, man. But it's just, I just didn't want to see them boys falling off like that, man. Because it's like, we all a family, man. We stronger together. So.
Yeah, man, I'm gonna go over there and talk to him, man. God damn, that's crazy, dog. Ride the coach.
Yeah,
God damn. Yeah, man.
I wanted to clear my name because I noticed, I be in your whenever I got a chance and you on live, I always come through and show love.
Yeah.
Try and pick your brain and stuff, man. Because great minds think alike, but. I know this Law, like, kind of, I wouldn't be saying ignoring me, but he ain't really been hollering at me. So I'm like, all right, well, I'm like, damn, bro, I ain't trying to start nothing. I'm trying to keep us together more than anything.
Nah, man, Law good too. I talk to Law every day. He ain't really got no issue with that neither. He just, we work, man. We just do a lot of work, and Law got a whole family over there, got a whole government job and everything. So that thing kind of happens too. But too, you understand, everything good.
Man, I appreciate.
All right, appreciate you, Pat.
I appreciate you having me on, big dog.
Yeah.
All right, bro.
Tasha in the chat box talking about other men. Come on, Tasha, you know the rules. Mine is bunches of film expert. All kinds of fans have their place in the Cowboys family. Yeah. We all do different things. We all do a lot of different things, man. So, Nick from Mississippi, you're the last call before I hang up on y'all asses. What up, man?
It's 2 things I got, and I'm out here.
Like, beat the goddamn Pats yesterday, man. Y'all for real? The Titans for real? Y'all beat the Pats yesterday? Y'all serious?
I don't know how to digest it. I don't know, like, what to take away from that. And also, what's up with the Bengals? I was thinking about that earlier. Like, what is it? Who gonna get fired first? You think? Like, okay, I'm not saying like anything gonna happen to Garrett, but I'm saying who do you logically see leaving their job first? Jason Garrett or Marvin Lewis?
Man, I think Marvin Lewis got some damn dirt on somebody over in that building over there, man. That Marvin Lewis know a deep dark secret about somebody because I don't know, man. I don't think Marvin getting fired. I think they're gonna have to change the damn city and the mascot before Marvin Lewis get fired. I don't know.
Like their defense is on track to give up the most amount of yards in like NFL history. It was some outrageous that I read about. Like it was just sad. I was it's this big Bengals fan I know on Twitter. He was very upset. He was calling for Marvin job. You know, everybody been calling for Marvin job since he got the job. There's like a complete retooling, new quarterback, everything, a new culture. Like people refuse to give that organization money because they refuse to change.
Mm.
And like that division is up for it's not up for taking. It's up for like a wild card spot in the AFC because the Ravens, they're Joe Flacco is gonna be out, and it's probably Lamar Jackson time, especially with John Harbaugh out the door at the end of the season.
I don't know why they're trying to fire John like that, man. What the hell wrong?
Yeah.
Took them people to a damn Super Bowl. Now they want to fire John. Boy, these people ain't no good.
Like I don't know how long. And then plus, they play each other. The Bengals coming off of the bye, the Bengals and the Ravens play each other next week. Mm-hmm. But they win against the Titans and the Patriots. I don't know how to digest that win. We came off that big win against the Eagles, and then you saw what happened after that. Mm-hmm. It was 3-game skid.
I tell you what, man. Some might give Marvin Lewis credit for is he's made playoff appearances with Andy Dalton. That's hard. It's hard to go to playoffs with Andy Dalton. I'm not necessarily I don't necessarily think I hate Marvin Lewis. I don't have a problem with Marvin Lewis. His guys line up and play for him. He just been there for 20 years. I don't really think they're gonna get rid of him, man. But
you've seen everything. You've seen the highest of highs from him and the lowest of lows. It's nothing you're not seeing with him.
Sure, but he makes the playoffs though. That man lines up and he gets there. You know what I mean? So you can't really be mad at Marvin Lewis because he gets and you know what? He's played in a damn division with the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Baltimore Ravens, who's been perennially good, and he kind of sort of quasi keeps up with them. So I ain't mad at Marvin Lewis.
It just seems. Wouldn't you want a coach that would at least win one playoff game in 20 years? We had Mike Mularkey as the Titans coach for 2 years, and he won at least a wild card game. But that's the AFC South. You can argue that.
Nick, I am so player execution. It's ridiculous, dog. Like, if you play better, you'll probably win a damn playoff game. You know what I mean? I'm so player execution. It is so ridiculous. I don't think Marvin Lewis. Come on, I'm so, bro.
If you get like a Bengals fan,
players got to play.
Opinion on this.
Players got to play. Players got to play. And you know what? I don't want to talk to Bengals fans because they probably have this Bengals bias to where they want Marvin Lewis gone. I think we're the best people to have a conversation about the damn Cincinnati Bengals, man. I don't know, man. He wins games, he gets them to the playoffs, but they got to play when they get there. So.
It's this time of the year that it's like, we started off real excited for him. We saw Joe Mixon scoring touchdown. John Ross was like doing okay. Andy Dalton was throwing to A.J. Green.
Sure.
It was real high at first. They was beating the Ravens. Then all of a sudden, that skid, and all of a sudden they get beat by 50 points. Mm. They didn't even punt the ball. The Saints didn't punt the ball yesterday.
Damn.
They gave Thomas Morstead the day off.
Damn. Don't be like that, man. Yeah, but would you rather have but this is my whole thing. Would you rather have Marvin Lewis or Vance Joseph? People want to let's see. Look, and that's what I'm saying. People want to coin flip coaches and just automatically assume because they bring in a new guy that he's going to be good. The coach could absolutely be John Gruden. What if your coach is John Gruden? You was
Yeah, I
look.
got another question for you. Yeah, I was thinking about this too.
What's up?
What coaches you see going out, and what coaches you see going out this year? Who are all on the hot seat for you?
I wouldn't be surprised if somebody gave John Gruden a damn $80 million check and told him we good, fam. I wouldn't be surprised, but
What about Dirk Cutter? You think he going anywhere? Vance Joseph, Cowboys?
Dirk?
What do you think of all of them?
Dirk might be on the hot seat. Vance may be on the hot seat. Ty Bowles look like he beating up people at the damn personnel meeting. So I don't think he
feel
can.
so sorry for Sam Darnold. Like he's nothing but turnover. Like there's nothing but there's no offensive minded coaches on. Like I don't know how to explain this, but there's nobody on that offense that seems to help him. That offensive line is terrible. Like I mean, there's a humongous problem with that offense that they're just scared by. They don't really care about.
To be fair, though,
they got destroyed by the Bills.
To be fair, though, Nick, like how many great coaches are there, though, man? Like we talk about these college candidates, man, and it may be 2 or 3 of them, but it's more than 2 or 3 teams that potentially gonna need a head coach. Everybody else get head coaches from guys that's been fired already. Like people love Andy Reid, but Andy Reid's been fired already, and he's doing some of the same shit that he did in Philly. So what's different there? Like so.
Yeah. You see? Do you think there is any? What coaches do you see or coordinators do you see gonna get hired? You got any idea?
Nah, because I don't really.
Like
I don't,
actually think Lincoln? You actually think Lincoln Riley? Because I heard, there was rumbles on Twitter that the Browns scoring after Dabo Swinney. I think that's gonna be impossible. He's only gonna get a raise from Clemson.
It depends, man. It depends. Clemson should pay Dabo. I want to say in that tier that Alabama pays Nick Saban.
They paying for his health.
You know what I'm saying? Like Nick Saban should never go back pro. Like he's making more than John Gruden right now. I think Nick Saban making like $11 million a year.
Yeah.
A year.
They paying for his health. They paying for his boat.
Yeah, he good to go, man. That man can walk around Tuscaloosa, Mobile. He ain't got to pay for food, man. He's a god out there, man. He ain't got to come back to. He ain't got to come to the pros.
I can't see Lincoln Riley going anywhere.
It depends on the bag, fam. It depends on that bag. We'll see. That's it. You good?
Yeah, I'm good. Just asking you about coaches in that game yesterday. I don't know how he beat the Patriots, but we got Andrew Luck next week.
All right. Appreciate you, bro.
All right.
Charles Edwards, look like you mad at me. Let me see what's going on over here. NFL coach had lifetime contracts. Tampa, Tampa's player execution. Prime and Denver player. Charles Edwards, you mad at me. Defend Marvin. No way you can defend Garrett and say anything about Marvin. Boy, you mad at me. Boy, what I do to you? Charles Edwards, what I do to you? Refrigerator, what I do to Charles Edwards? Nothing? God damn, Charles, what your problem is, dog? Look, we ain't got to agree, Charles. You ain't got to agree. And I wouldn't flood your chat box if we don't agree. But, god damn, dog. Boy, man. NFL coaches had lifetime contracts. Boy, you hilarious. Bro, you want to take my call? There's nobody here. It's just me.
This session is no longer being recorded. The recording has started.
No, it's just me. It's just me. Nobody else up in here. Charles Edwards. I would love for you to call in, though, Charles, because you seem to be very pissed off, and I love to meet problems head on. So, Charles, yeah, you can call into the show. If you can't get that done, you can Snapchat Vash Lombardi, get a video going, or like we can find a way. I can send you a link on Google Hangouts, whatever you need from me. Please, let's talk about it. Please, let's talk about it. Because you look very angry in my chat box. So 100%. Whatever you need, fam, let me know so I can get in contact with you. Because I love conversation, fam. I love conversation. Send you the link to what? What you need the link to? Charles Edwards. The phone and the access code on the screen, and nobody's on the phone right now. Let me reset the phones so I can make sure.
There is one host in this conference.
Just me. Nobody else. Let me hang up and let me do it again. Let me just make sure.
There is one host in this conference.
That's it. Hangouts called. Hey, you say you called, but free conference call ain't got you, fam. I'll invite you to a Google Hangout. I'll do it. I ain't no bitch. Let's go. Let's do this. Google Hangouts. Just for you, fama. Just for you. I love conversation. I love LA. Let's see. Google Hangouts. And we'll give you. We ain't got to use the camera. I don't want to know what you look like. We'll just use the regular phones. We'll just do regular phone, regular Google Hangout. Hang tight, Chuck. Give me 30 seconds. And Sean, so I saw the Quentin Nelson pancake. I mean, I don't know if I want to do a video on it. I did a Quentin Nelson video already, and right now, I just don't think I need to. I don't think I need to do a video for it. That was an impressive play though. How he got out in space and he pancaked the old boy, but I don't think that needs a whole video. I got a lot of videos on my plate. All right, where you at, Chuck? Let me go ahead and post this right. Boom, let me post that right there. There you go. There you go. Oh, the thoughts? Oh, I mean, hey man, Quentin Nelson ain't had to take that boy lunch money like that. It was pretty nasty how he did it. And if you look at Quentin Nelson's technique, he got his head under the helmet, and that's where a lot of that pop come from. So you get your leverage, bend your knees, boom, under the helmet. When you come up, shit, wherever somebody's head go, that's where their body's gonna go. So that's how that works. That's how that works. Hope this ain't gun under the seat guy. Hey man, I will very much protect myself in a self-defense situation, fam. I will very much defend myself in a self-defense situation. So let me minimize that. Boom. And I'll keep that down. And I'll leave the chat box open. Waiting on you, Chuck. Just hit the link, hit accept or whatever, and let's run it for the cardio, bro. Boy. Doom 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 doom. Shoulda, 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 shoulda be one. Damn, Chuck, you must want my regular number. You want to call that? See if it work. Come on, man. And this ain't even me being like wild or nothing like that, man. It's just when people attack my notions or they attack my thoughts, I'm not good at chat boxing. I don't type well. I do not type well. I can talk and think way faster than I can type. Let's have a discussion, man. I have no invites. No, Chuck, I'm not inviting you, Chuck. That ain't how this works. I'm dropping this link here. Boom. You click that link right there that says Google Hangouts, and you click that and we'll go from there, Chuck. I'm not gonna invite. How am I gonna invite you and I don't know you? I don't know you. You ain't in my contacts. You not on my friends list. I'm not following you. I dropped the link for you to click. What are we doing? Man, I'm up here waiting, dog. I don't have no invites, but fuck Charles Edwards, a gajillion Charles Edwards I can search and find. What the fuck? Come on, man. Come on, bro. There's a link right there in the chat box. I'll drop it again, just so you don't lose it. I know the chat box moves fast sometimes. There you go. Hit the button. Push the button. Nene, what Sue Young said on Rush Hour? On Rush Hour, push the goddamn button. Push the goddamn button. Come on now. This ain't even no angry shit. Come on now. There we go. Come on now. You're the only one here. Invite Charles Edwards. Results. 20% of America is named Charles Edwards. Recommended. Did you mean Jeff Davis? Did you mean Michael Smith? You can search Vash Lombardi and find Vash Lombardi. Come on now. Clicking the link opens up the app and all I see is a chat I had with my daughter. I don't know what you want me to do, Charles Edwards. There's a phone number. There's a link available. I don't know. I don't know what you want me to do, Chuck. I don't know what you want me to do. I really want to have this conversation with you, bro. Click the conversation that Vach had. I don't know. No idea. Sure, Lance, or call the number. Let me go back to the phones just so y'all know ain't no crawfish going on over here. Let me hang up.
There is one host in this conference.
That's what it is. If it was multiple people in the conference, they would say it's a host and a couple participants in the conference. That's what they would say, Charles want me to call him, boy. Charles funny. Charles funny. Charles a goddamn spam button. I'll call you. Where my phone at? I'll call you. What y'all think this is? 904. Let me cut my 447 9717. Okay, delete your comment, Charles. Delete your comment because I don't want nobody else to have your number, bro. There we go. No, he can have my number. I don't give a fuck. I ain't blocking my number.
Yes, sir.
What up, Charles?
What's going on, Watch?
Doski Woski, brother. What you got for the show?
Sure, holla at your boy, man. We're gonna get straight to it.
Okay.
With this, my head coach is, not being held accountable for anything. You
talking about Jason Garrett? You talking about Jason Garrett?
Yes, sir.
I think people are 10,000% holding Jason Garrett accountable for his decisions. But go ahead.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna be the first one to tell you that I like the way you say that Jason only has the one losing season, and technically you would be right. But Jason Garrett actually coached an 8-8 season. Okay. So it wasn't a losing season, sure, but it wasn't a winning season. So what do we do with that? We just excuse it? Or we go, no, Jason Garrett has one losing season. He has 3 500 seasons and X number of winning seasons. Is that how you describe it?
Sure.
Because you don't.
Sure.
What you do is you say, hey, he's only had one losing season. Okay. I'm like, yeah, but if he's been head coach for 9 years ago, so one losing season would make me think he has 8 winning seasons, but he doesn't. As a matter of fact, Jason Garrett has actually seen a complete flip of this roster. A complete flip of this roster. And we're looking at 4-5 right now. Year after year after year, we've made one excuse after another for the inconsistency of play of his players. Now, I know you love to tout that you played the game, sure, but guess what? I coached the game.
I have also coached the game. So go ahead. But let me just say this though. Let me just say, don't cut me off. I have also coached the game. Go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead. Finish your point.
And with that being said, I'll be the first to tell you that when you've been asked on countless occasions, so what is Jason Garrett's responsibility? Because it's all player execution. I go, well, watch this. Forget about what he would say that Jason Garrett's responsibilities are or are not. I go, well, by your logic, it would mean that every coach could look at you and go, hey, man, it's just play execution. I don't go out there and miss tackles. I don't miss any blocks. I don't miss any assignments. I don't overthrow anybody. I don't drop balls. So it can't be on me. And I'm like, you got to be kidding. I go, if that's the case.
Okay, it's my turn to talk now. It's my turn to talk now. It's my turn to talk now. Wait a minute. Okay, wait. So you saying?
I'm not gonna let you get it off. Let me finish.
You crazy as hell. It's my turn to talk. It's my turn. You crazy as hell. You crazy as hell. Wait a minute. You mean to tell me if there's a team that doesn't overthrow passes, that catch all the passes, that don't play penalties, that don't play behind the chains, that don't play good defense, and they lose the game, you mean to tell me that head coach ain't accountable? You crazy as hell. But if Jason Garrett, these Cowboy fans that say Jason Garrett is the reason why this is happening and this is happening, I watched the film. I put it on the channel. And you know what? I'm going to even say you watched the film too, because I don't know if you are or are not. Look, if Lael Collins is... Sure. Okay, good. If we watching the same film, then you will see that Lael Collins is missing blocks. He is not getting to the second level. We are not blocking the Mike linebacker. We are not moving. We are not moving the one tech. Dak Prescott is not making his reads. He is missing open receivers. How is that on Jason Garrett? How is that on Jason Garrett? Huh? Now, if you want to put that on the offensive coordinator, I'm almost done.
Ask me a question, if you answer it.
Cool, hang tight. If you want to put that on the offensive coordinator, cool. But if Jason Garrett is responsible for the whole team, the defense looking good, those players execute, the defense looks good. So what's good with the offense then? That's on Jason Garrett too? Lael Collins missing a linebacker, that's on Jason Garrett too? Go ahead, talk.
Well,
go ahead.
He's captain of the ship.
Sure.
Plain and simple.
Thank you.
And guess what?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, at a much smaller level than one Jason Garrett, being a head coach and a former offensive coordinator, you can best believe that guess what? When that line wasn't getting it done, I didn't just say, oh, well, I guess I'll be looking for a new O-line coach at the end of the year. It was I stepped in and got it done. When my quarterback was looking like he was not prepared to play, it was, I'm about to open up this job because guess what? If I don't open this job up, my job gonna be open.
So, former coach, let me ask you a question. Do you bench Dak Prescott for Cooper Rush?
No.
Oh, well, shit.
No.
Okay, let me ask you this, former coach. So,
hang on.
Okay.
Hang on.
Okay.
And let me tell you why. One, not pleased with what I'm seeing from Dak, but guess what? You got to. I can't just go to Walmart and pick up a quarterback. And with that being said, what I saw from Cooper Rush in the preseason didn't lead me to believe that he'd give me a better result.
Thank you very much, sir. So with that. Real fast, I'm going to let you go. So with that, is that a head coaching problem or do we have a quarterback problem? Because we simply can't just go to the store and get a quarterback, right? So do we get a brand new head coach or would you say, man, boy, if we had Pat Mahomes, this thing would look better. Boy, if we had Tua Tagovailoa, this thing would look better. Boy, if we had Ryan Fitzpatrick, maybe he'll push the ball instead of Dak Prescott. Is that a quarterback problem or is that a head coaching problem?
Hey, watch this. You actually said it, but you didn't know you said it. And it's this. It's Jason Garrett's job to make sure he gets the right guys in the building.
Absolutely.
To do what needs to be done.
Absolutely.
Okay, hang on. And I'm going to keep it short. So with that being said, the first guy in the ear of one Dakota Prescott will be his quarterback's coach. I will be the first man to tell you that guess what? I was never a fan of the prior quarterback's coach because I didn't see the development in my former quarterback that I thought I should have seen in him. And that was one Antonio Romo.
Sure.
But that's another conversation for another day.
Sure.
But
so let me say this.
There's no way that, guess what, I would allow you on my watch to bring in a guy that had zero coaching experience to give him a young, inexperienced quarterback. Okay? Now, my last thing was, if you remembered watching the good old, what was it, All for Nothing, whatever that friggin' show they had on the Cowboy season.
Sure.
Sitting at that table, you heard Jason Garrett say, hey, you know, at the end of the season, we're going to have some changes in here because I'm seeing too many rolling of the eyes. I'm going to tell you what that really was, or the way I interpreted it. It was, guess what? Coaches wasn't buying into what Garrett was preaching. They had begun to turn deaf ear to his fight speeches. They had begun to turn deaf ear to his battle cry week after week after week. And that's why you saw that massive coaching change.
So how about this? Former coach. No, because I let you talk. Former coach, let me ask you a question. Former coach.
Being said, my friend,
okay.
You turned around and you gave your young quarterback a coach with no experience, and you went and grabbed a guy. Watch this. Just listen to you guys talk about the Cincinnati Bengals a little while ago. My friend brother was a diehard Bengals fan, been screaming about Paul Alexander for years. And what do? We go grab Paul Alexander, and he said, hey, bro, I know you don't follow Cincinnati Bengal football like I do. He go, you'll rule the day. You'll rule the day, and I'd be dang on if we didn't play 7 freaking games before you got rid of his ass.
Former coach, let me ask you a question. Former coach, hell no, I'm talking now. Former coach, let me ask you a question. So, former coach. I really don't want to mute you. Former coach, let me ask you a question. Former coach, if you're coaching and you're preaching a message and you see an eye roll, do you bend and fold and cower to the eye rolls, or do you get them people about the paint? That's what you're supposed to do. Former coach.
One of the things
you've been saying something. What you mean? Can I say something? You've been saying something. Go ahead.
Bro, hang on.
Go ahead.
Bro, watch this. I learned it after getting fired from my first head coaching gig.
Was you rolling eyes? Was you rolling eyes at the head coach?
What I learned was, I'm like, you know what? Guess what? Sometimes you're going to turn around and listen to some of the guys that you put faith in to come in and assist you. That's right. I used to want to do it my way.
And is that why you got fired?
And guess what? They put my ass out of there.
Well, that's even better. That's even better. You're making a point for Jason Garrett. If somebody's not on his team, if somebody's not buying into his program, of course you get rid of that person. That's why we get rid of people, because it's your job to fix the machine. It's your job to make it run. And if everybody's not on board with the machine, of course you get rid of people. You're making a point for Jason Garrett. Jason Garrett will be trash. No, watch this. Let me talk. I got to mute you. I'm turning you down. I can't even hear you right now. Jason Garrett would be trash if he had a scrub on his team that's not listening to him. If we got a report that, this coach rolling eyes at Jason Garrett, and we find out that Jason Garrett kept that person on the team, you know what we'll call Jason Garrett? We'll call Jason Garrett soft. We'll call Jason Garrett a yes man. People already call him that. But the fact that he saw the eye rolls and he got them people about the paint, that shows leadership. What are you saying? I'm turning your volume back up. Go ahead.
What you're missing is this. The same way I called you out on the 9 wins and you saying you was good with it, you played the tape back for me, go, well, that's not what I meant. Watch this. Let me make sure you get this loud and clear. One, what I said was, just because you're the head man, you still have to empower the individuals under you in order to operate. And when you turn deaf ear to their ideas and you say, no, it's going to be my way or the highway, you can set yourself up for failure. I go from a smaller level. Guess what? I went through it. I wanted it all done my way. Guess what? Team wasn't successful. They jettisoned me. I got my next head coaching position, and I still wanted to do it my way, but I was more open to taking the ideas from the guys that I wanted to come and work with me. I wanted a guy to run my defense. I didn't want to run it, but I couldn't go over there and tell him to do it my way. I had to listen. And with that being said, guess what? Hey, on a smaller level, I raised the Lombardi.
You are bringing
on
up
a smaller level. Raised the Lombardi.
You're bringing up a whole different issue than something I was currently hitting you on. But cool, we'll move on to that. Listening to feedback. Okay. You don't think Jason Garrett listens to feedback?
if he does listen to feedback, and I don't know why we're segueing into that
because you segued into this. You the one brought up listening to feedback, but go ahead, I listen to you.
What I'm saying is, you let go of 7 assistants here recently. Okay, sure. And with that being said, and like I said, I could be so wrong, but in watching the snippets that they allow the TV audience to view, yeah, I heard Jason Garrett say, "Hey, I see a lot of eye rolls around here. Things are going to be different." A couple weeks later, guess what? I got 7 new freaking coaches. So with that being said, I go, okay, I guess the eye rolling must have come from some of his coaches. They weren't buying into what he was selling.
Sure.
I go, but you know what? I can't lie to you. I go, bro, I done trudged through too many of these friggin' 8-8s. Hey, had a miraculous friggin' 12-4 playing a 4-play schedule and came right
miraculous,
behind it.
A miraculous 12-4,
and couldn't win one single game without my freaking starting quarterback. I go, you got to be kidding me.
You don't think?
I go, not one. Not what?
Boy, you bring up a brand new argument every time. So you don't think? So you don't think? Argument. So you don't think that Jason Garrett bringing in Chris Richard and Chris saying, "Hey, Jason, I think we should move Byron the corner." You don't think that's kind of going against your point there? You don't think Jason Garrett didn't listen to Chris Richard's advice there? Jason, we need to be bigger here. Jason, we need to be longer at the cornerback spot. We need to play a little more cover 3, a little more bump and run. Jason, we need you don't think that's a thing? You don't think he's listening to that?
Hey, watch this. And you know what? I would go, you know what? It's possible. I would also turn around and say, I wonder if Chris Richard said last night, hey, man, the game's on the line. These broads finna freaking try to get this ball down the field real quick. Let's just rush 3 and drop 20 and see what happens. Let's get a quarterback all day to throw. I go, that looked like the same type of defense I saw last year and the year before. I go, but Chris Richard wasn't here. You think Chris Richard was all for rushing 3 and dropping 12? I bet he wasn't. Who listened to him? Nobody, because we watched them.
You don't know that.
We watched them. The same way you don't know that. Guess what? That Chris Richard was like, "Yo, we need to get longer." At certain positions.
There were reports coming out of camp that Chris Richard recommended that we get longer and we play Byron Jones at corner. I'm not making this up. Yo.
Reports. Ooh, if I went off for everything that was reported, good gracious, boy. But anyway. I'll give you that.
I appreciate it, Chuck.
I don't believe everything I read.
I appreciate it talking to you, Chuck. I really do like when we can come together and have and have conversation and disagree like this, bro. I appreciate you.
Yes, sir. Hey.
Yeah.
Hey, Gun on the Seat got a T-shirt. Get that for you, boy.
I got you, man. Boy, that man wanted to get his anger out, didn't he? Voch ain't no bitch, though. Voch ain't no bitch though. Anyway, that was productive. I don't know if I got angry or not, but I don't know. Whatever. I ain't feel like holding the phone. I got tired of holding the phone here. I got tired of holding the phone. What I got to do before I get up out of here? Metal Gear Solid. Hey man, we got a new merch alert. My man's wanted me to get a Gun Under the Seat guy shirt. I'll think about getting Gun Under the Seat guy shirt. I gotta find a creative way to make it a shirt. But until then, we have the I Watch Film shirt. The same All 22 that I'm watching, according to Chuck. We all watch the same All 22 film. Hey, prove it to your friends. Prove it to your friends. The link is in the description. Shop.spreadshirt.com/shop Lombardi. Like I said, watch this. Watch this. Chat box, y'all stupid. Chat box, y'all stupid. Y'all stupid, chat box. Wait, you ready? You ready? You ready? I'm cutting you off. You ready? Watch this. Oh, funny, man. Oh, damn. Sorry, incognito. Listen to this dude. No disrespect to the chat. Okay, Nene, it's not disrespect, okay? You want to know why? Watch this. You're not going to get on the Dallas Cowboy post-game show with R.A. Timken and Jesse Holly. You won't get that. Salute to Chuck, though, man. there are plenty of people that I give outlets to come and talk to me, and they don't take it. They would rather fuss behind a keyboard opposed to having a conversation. There are people that'll say and say and say, but when I give the number, when I give out the link, when I give out the whatever, they fold for whatever reason. So chat box, to be honest, to be fair, chat box, watch this. Chat box, give them a hand. Give them clap emojis. Can I get some fire emojis? Can I get a mighty fire? Yahoo! Wait, can I get all that from my man Chuck? Because a lot of people, I've challenged a lot of people on this show. They will not step up in that paint and talk for whatever reason. So, matter of fact, time out. We got somebody on the call. Let me cut this up so I can see what it sounds like. Call, don't go nowhere. I cut it off. Don't go nowhere, caller.
There is one host and one participant in this conference.
Okay, so yeah, if somebody called in, we would get a participant there. So yeah, real fast, 901. What you got?
What they do, boy?
What's cracking lacking? This Charles Edwards again?
No, J-Mac from the Young.
Okay, what's up, bro? What you got for the show?
Man, that lad dude crazy as hell.
Hey man, I let him call in and get. Hey, but look, I let him call in to get the shit off, man. I let him rock a little bit. He just kind of, he was mad, man. You know, that's a real fan, man. He mad. And he just, his emotion took him all over the place, man. I'm with him though. I'm with him on that.
He like Dez Bryant. You see his attitude. That's what got him fired.
Yeah.
Coach don't want. They don't want to listen to me.
Hey, wait a minute.
Yeah,
wait a minute.
Man.
Time out. Watch this. Dez ain't get fired because of that. Watch this. Dez got fired. Dez got fired because he was picking on Derek Dooley. You know what I mean? But whatever. Go ahead with your point. Point.
Man, no, I just calling you about just the team, man.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I don't know. When it comes to, I think Amari Cooper is adding something to our offense that I think is good for the other receivers.
Yep.
And that dude, the new guard, what's his name? Falilo.
Falilo. Xavier Su'a-Filo.
Yeah.
Is that
Galuga good, man. I feel like that power he got is helping our run game out.
He is.
And Connor just needs to.
He is.
What you think they gonna do when Connor get back healthy?
He is definitely a little more powerful than Connor Williams. Xavier didn't go backwards in the run game very much. So I don't really know everything that Xavier did, but I would be watching the film to get a good idea of how good he really was. I'm gonna drop that in the video, but it depends. It depends. If you're the Cowboys, I wouldn't rush Connor Williams back because this was a good defensive front to test your depth out at. So what I would do, let Connor heal up and let Xavier play one more game, and if he plays well again, you just got to evaluate from there. Just see.
Another question about Scott Linehan. Man.
Watch this.
Last week, we finna fire his ass. Everybody want to fire him.
Yeah.
But we win one game, the leash get a little longer.
Yeah.
You still think he on a leash or what?
He's definitely on a leash, but to be fair, I don't think Linehan did nothing different this week than he normally does. He still ran most of the same plays. There was the one dope little fake the jet sweep hand off the Zeke thing that people were kind of excited about, but we ran that in Seattle. You know what I mean? It's just that, in my opinion, it's just my opinion. Charles, don't attack me. Watch this. I think Lael didn't get beat. And look, to be fair, we didn't really call Lael's name that much last night. Every other game we go, damn Lael, damn Lael. We didn't go damn Lael last night. And we contained a gap and we blocked the Mike linebacker.
They still need to get rid of Scott Linehan.
They still need to fire
why the hell the ref don't call no penalty? You seen the guy blocking down the field? What play was this?
I know what you're talking about. The offensive lineman got downfield. Chris Collinsworth, like they actually zoomed in the play when they talked about Damian Wilson. He grabbed Carson Wentz's wrist, but Carson Wentz broke free and still threw it. He totally neglected the fact that Damian Wilson was getting choked around the neck. Yeah, he totally neglected that. Totally neglected this damn go-go plotter that he was getting put in. You know what I'm saying? I thought I was watching UFC, man. But yeah, it's trash. I hate it, but it is what it is. Eagles had 0 penalties called on them last night, and that says even more about our win. Honestly, like we we left 17 points on the field, and Zeke fell down for one of them. And the Eagles had 0 penalties. That says a lot about us. How we still won after that.
And I looked up this little stat about. I think it was 30 games since I guess we've been doing this NFL games or whatever that they called 0 penalties on the team, and Cowboys got 5 of those games.
That's crazy.
Conspiracy.
Wow.
They got us in their book, man. They paying the real.
That's a crazy stat. Hey, man, that means we got to be even more perfect, man. That's all you got? You good?
Yeah, that's all I got, Doc.
Appreciate it, man. Thanks for the call.
I appreciate you taking my call, Doc.
Yeah. We're going to wrap this thing up, man. One more time. Metal Gear Solid. Hey, man, y'all please like this video. Put a nasty little like on it. And that's a bad thing about this damn channel and me and interacting with y'all. I love y'all so much, man. This was only supposed to be like a 20-minute live stream. I was just gonna give my thoughts and leave, but we ended up having a good little shouting match with Chuck there. So I think that was dope for y'all to actually tune in to and listen to. But like this video, man. If you're new here, subscribe. If you're watching this video on demand, subscribe. Hit y'all definitely. You definitely need to hit the notification bell because I'm going to be dropping film all week, and y'all need to be aware of when I drop that film. And the most traffic, the most likes, the most views I get within the first hour, the more my recommended settings go up. So they'll put me in those, related video sections or whatever. And I really need that for this channel to grow up. If you want a free way to support me, you can do that. If you got a little bread you want to drop in the tank, though, watch this. You can go super chat. You can do Patreon. No. Let me talk. Watch this. We can do Patreon. We can do super chat. We can do PayPal. If you want to do whatever you want to do, man. Whatever way you want to support me. Any little support goes a long way. I very much appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in. I think that's all I got for y'all, man. Follow me on Twitter, Vach Lombardi, VOCHLOMBARDI, and the Vach's Voice Podcast. I think I'm going to release an episode today. Get ready, y'all. That's going to be on all your podcast streaming platforms, Spotify, Podbean, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, whatever, everything. All right, y'all hold it down. I only got an hour left at work. This stream made my day go by fast as hell, had me dying laughing at my desk. Get some work done and don't get fired, man. Got me up in here making you laugh at work. Don't get fired, man. Anyway, Doski Woski, the Peasky Wees is implied, all right? Salute, y'all.